so they remember who I am. Damn, what a real bitch is that?
ISEE Hair have just dropped a new colour for their Burmese curly crochet extensions. This is colour 4, it's gorgeous. I'm doing a scan of the strand and I'm liking it, it's full on both sides. So first we start at the middle part, as always. And for this hairstyle, I tried a different braiding pattern. I realised I didn't prefer it, but I'm gonna still show you what I did anyway. I want to make sure my hair stays moisturised in this. So before I braid any section, I always add some oil moisturiser. I'm using pink today. So I'm doing something different. I've made a thin section next to my middle part and I clipped away both sides. And I split that section down the middle and I'm gonna place a crochet extension right at that middle. So I'm gonna braid my hair back with the extension under my braid. My aim is to keep the thread hidden inside the braid, because obviously I don't want to see it sticking out. So that's how I'm braiding it. And I think I saw this on TikTok. Now I do like this method, but I'm not the biggest fan of this whole braiding pattern that you'll see when I'm done. So that's how the braid will look like. And the length of the braid is the length of your middle part. So here's now both sides of my middle part done. So now we're gonna go to the back. So I parted out a section from ear to ear around my nape. And again, I'm gonna split one side down the middle. And then I place the crochet extension in that middle, and then I cornrow that section, keeping the crochet extension under the cornrow. So this braid pattern, not the method, the pattern, is the traditional crochet braid pattern where it's like straight backs. This is similar. And when I first started doing crochet, I was doing a pattern similar to this. And I remember I didn't like it completely. So that's when I started doing the horizontal braids. And I wish I stuck to that for this hair. I would have felt better with it. Plus, I wish I got 5 packs. But still, so I make that braid until like behind my ear, more my nape. And then I start on the other side, splitting that section down the middle, put the extension in the middle and making a braid, making sure the crochet extension stays under my cornrow and the thread is inside the cornrow. And when I get to the other side of the thread, I drop the crochet extension and then just continue my braid as normal. And this braid I'm going to take all the way to the other side of my nape, and I'm going to join that previous braid to this braid. Okay, so now we're nearly done with the braid pattern. So I'm going to be making 2 more braids going back. Then I add some oil moisturizer. I split this section down the middle and I add a crochet extension onto the middle. I think I added 2 here. And then I just cornrow on top of the extensions. Oh no, actually I couldn't get the braid. So I'm actually braiding back as normal. And I guess here's another way you could do it. So you braid back as normal and then you use a crochet hook. I push my latch hook through my braid and then I grab the crochet extension at the thread and just pull one side out. And to secure that, I'm gonna crochet through the other side of the crochet extension a couple times. So now that is secure. Also, I didn't do my cornrow all the way to my nape, and there's a reason for that I'll show you. But now I'm starting the final braid on this side of the middle part. And again, I won't be braiding all the way down to my nape. So then I install the crochet extension just like I did before on the previous braid we just did. I'm really liking how the curls and the colour are looking. I'm definitely excited for how this is gonna look. So now going back to the middle, I parted out a section of hair behind my middle part down to my nape. I'm gonna add some oil moisturizer to that and I'm gonna make a braid, join in the ends of the 2 braids that were at our middle part. So then all the middle braids are joined together. And when I get down to my nape, or I should say the braid at my nape, I'm gonna join in that end braid at my nape to this braid that I'm doing. So now that's all joined together. Now with the second and third braids on both sides of the middle part, I don't know, it's gonna be hard to explain, but see how there's 4 braids on either side of my middle part? The second braid I braid back and then down towards where the third braid should be, and then the third braid I braid back and then end it at my nape more towards where my second braid would start, and it will create this like crisscross effect so that at the side parts there isn't just a line going all the way down to the back, or the parting going all the way down to the back. very similar to what I've done with my middle part, but it's hard to explain, and I think with that description I can now just show you what it looks like. So you see we've got like a crisscross situation, and so I do the same on the other side, and then with my end braid I tuck it into my other braids, so then it looks like this at the end. So now I'm just going to install the crochet extensions as normal. Pull my latch hook, grab it at the thread, and then make a loop knot, pulling both strands through. Pulling both strands hides more of the thread. This colour is beautiful though. It's like a golden brown. And in my last ISEE hair tutorial, I had black bundles, but I wanted to dye them a brown colour, which didn't really work. So I love that ISEE hair has now dropped this colour. I don't know if they have it in all textures. This is the Burmese curly, but I would love to have this in a kinky curly texture. That would be so nice. Oh yeah, this is the first YouTube tutorial I've made since doing Thames' hair, and I feel like I've got to speak about it a little bit, but more so in the same way that I spoke about it on TikTok and Instagram. I am really appreciative of what God is showing me that he can do in my life. Like me doing Thames' hair just shifted my mindset completely. Like now I see that nothing is impossible for God. He can do all things. Like he will do the impossible, and I just love him so much. My bestie for real. Sometimes I don't spend too long on the crochet part in my tutorials, so that's why I'm just letting you guys see what I'm doing. Like seeing me put a lot of extensions in, and this is what I did to all of my braids. So now I've installed all of the crochet extensions all one side. I think it's just one side, but look at the middle part. It just needs a little teasing. But look at this hair. Oh yeah, usually I say to wash the extensions before you put them in, but this one I didn't actually wash them. This is straight from the pack, and it is nice, gorgeous actually. I just think washing them gives them a better look, like you see the full length when you wash them. But this is gorgeous though, straight from the pack. Okay, so that was just one side done. Let me complete the other side. I only had one bundle left. Yeah, I'm really feeling this colour and the curls. You can just see how excited I am. I do wish I got 5 bundles though, because at the end it did feel a bit lighter than what I'm used to. So I'm just installing the crochet extensions to my remaining braids, making a loop knot and pulling both strands through. And now this is what it looks like when it's all installed. Look at that. What? This is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love it so much. So I'm just gonna layer the front a little bit. But before that, I'm actually gonna brush the hair out. Well, not really brush it out, but just brush and get the extensions more blended together. Oh my god, I made a TikTok about a couple of months ago saying how ISEE hair is like #1 for crochet extensions, and then I feel the need to confess that you see how often I be switching my hair with these crochet looks. I don't necessarily keep the hair in for long, so I actually know how long it lasts. So that's my bad for putting the video out when I didn't have the hair in for that long. I still stand by the strands though. The strands are very full, but this hair looks so gorgeous. The color is actually perfect. And now here's what creates the illusion that's coming from my scalp. Teasing the hair and getting rid of the shine so that it matches my hair more. You see, that's starting to look a lot more natural. This hair looks so nice. I even like it here before I cut it, but then I do cut it. And I mistakenly cut this side. Look at how angled my scissors are. Oh my god. Yeah, I cut too much on this side, but it was still okay. See how my scissors are way less angled on this side? This is definitely the better side, but overall it's not that bad. It's actually still very nice. It's added some volume. Yeah, I just think this brown is just so beautiful. Like it's like got golden undertones or something. It's just so radiant. So now I'm just styling the hair. First I spray my water and conditioner mix, and then I brush that through. Once that's done, I like to add some leave-in conditioner. And I brush the conditioner through. Then I'm going to add some Hairstyle gel. So this is what it looks like with the product in, and I'm just going to let it air dry, and then I will show you the final look. Yum. This hair is so pretty. The comments on my TikTok and Instagram were mostly saying how this color suits me. It's only now that I'm editing this video that I'm really seeing how gorgeous it is. I do love black hair, but I definitely need to spin this hair color again, because what? Thank you so much for the love on my latest TikTok transition. I had so many comments asking for the tutorial, so I hope this was helpful. This is what the middle part looks like. It looks so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. We're nearly on 5,000 subscribers. I appreciate the love. It keeps me wanting to do more and just get better and better. I'll see you guys in my next video. See you later.